morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends and welcome back to Limbus Company. Welcome back to the spring cultivation. So, there are some stuff and things to do before we start today. I want to get the purple team sorted out because I had to make like last minute adjustments in the last episode to put together a team that could take on Wei, and it was very uncoordinated, although they did manage to do it, frankly. Like, despite some of the lack of synergy in the later parts of the battle, they did do it, you know. Hong Lu was very helpful despite Heathcliff not being on the field and the team was not built around pride. There were many things that didn't work, shouldn't work, but did work, and it was fine. But I really want to lean into the purple team properly, and instead of continuously putting it off, I'd rather get it done properly. And then I've got other teams I want to work on, so if I get a team done, I can get other teams done, you know? Like, move that schedule forward. The other thing... I'm gonna feel stupid for doing this, but it feels fair. Look, I didn't give this a good enough shake last time, alright? I didn't. Ignoring the fact that I did my extractions exceptionally, inefficiently, but I don't give a fuck about that crap, frankly, so I don't care if that upsets people, but I will agree that I didn't do enough with this. I should at least try, and we're going to try. We're gonna properly try, and get at least one ego. I think that's fair. To you guys, I think that's a fair amount of effort. It's looking pretty good already, but we have to do the system the way we normally do it, right? So in terms of teams I've got in mind at the moment, obviously there's purple team, and there's aspects of that which I'm like, yeah, this works really well, and other aspects of it where I'm like, I'm waiting / looking for the right ID to really round this off, and we'll get into that in a minute. Obviously, there's the Rupture team I set up, or started to set up, that I want to finish off, and maybe... well, that's not what I was expecting.
결론은 31초. 기준은 T4중앙 시계탑을 기준. 그 이상은 허락하지 않겠다.
That's fucking sick, but we're not running a Tremor team anymore. But it is fucking sick, to be fair. But we're not running a Tremor team anymore. Oh, she does look dope, though. I'm gonna have a look at that real quick, but yeah, like, let me show you the purple team first. We'll just talk about it real quickly, but it's pretty similar to last time. I want Red Ice Penitence. I think that'll work quite well. I think Ting Tang Leader, not the best thing, but does have Envy skills, and the support and passive are actually kind of useful. We do generate at least some gluttony thanks to Sinclair. I switched back to Pecod Captain because it does fit a lot better and it also supports the other Pecod members. And, you know, the fucking follow-up attacks are fantastic. And Kurakumo Captain Ishmael is good, but works a lot better when she has other Kurakumo clan characters with her. Princess of La Mancha Land, yes, I think I need to work into that. This is mainly just for purple generation. I guess it could work quite well with Don Quixote and Merceau's use of Electric Screaming, but that's a thing to set up, and I'm not so sure. Plus, there is a Resonance support passive, which will probably hit most of the time, but I don't know. What about you, C-Corp? Nah, no Envy. No Envy. Just Tremor. Not helpful, but very cool. And Gregor Edgar Family Heir is an interesting choice, because his support passive would really not work for us at all. In fact, it would 99% of the time only cause problems. The intent for him is to actually be one of the first on the field, the front line, because I want him using Remise. I want him building up Gloom. And then if the first line starts to falter, Faust comes in and starts hitting them with Fluid Sac and just keeping us going. That's kind of why we won against Wei, after all. So that feels like an appropriate strategy. But there are aspects here where I'm definitely like, this could be better. There are better ways to do this. Having a W Corp character in a team that has nothing to do with charge doesn't fill me with joy. I don't doubt that she's probably a pretty good character all by herself, but she's not providing quite what I'd like. I'm gonna have a quick look, excuse me. You know, it occurs to me that the Sear Branch Heishu Pack characters might actually be a good shout for the purple team. They could actually be really effective. Now, their passives seem to work off of Gluttony instead of Envy, but they would contribute to overall Envy production. Rhodia has, like, Gloom skills, which is also helpful. And, I mean, they're just gonna be strong, aren't they? There's Pride, there's Gluttony, there's Envy. And more Gluttony. There's plenty to work with there, but we need something for fucking Otis. She just doesn't fit, which is frustrating. I would be like, oh yeah, just have her as a frontliner, but there's no room. I want the Pecod and the middle characters to all work together because they do all work together really well, and I want the last character there to be... Although, if we got Heishu Gregor, he wouldn't need to be on the front line anymore, and we could have Otis there instead, just to be an envy battery alongside the other skills that she has, right? She's got some pride in there as well, and gloom, which is super useful. Okay, yeah, that could work. I'm not going to invest in that. Could invest. No, I don't have the resources for it. Oh, I could. Hang on. Oh. We will get back on the extractions, don't worry. I'm just... While I've got the thought in my head. And in terms of this versus the princess... See, this feels like it would work better. As I'll plan... Yeah, well, we'll keep the princess, certainly. But I think we need... Sir Gregor. I think so. I think that will actually round things off nicely. That kind of opens everything up. There we go. That'll do it. That was actually way too much, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Come on, Greg.
이 정도면 사람 팔이 넘고. 난 또 이번에 시술 받으면 팔 두 짝 다 뱀으로 변하나 싶었지.
Oh, that's fucking sick. I love it. Good fucking stuff. Yeah, so then we go here and we're like, excuse me, lad, get you in there. And then for the front line, we go Yisang, Don Quixote. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So Ryoshu wouldn't be on the front line either. But her fucking support passive is really good. That's a really good support passive. We might want to keep her at the back, actually be the last one to come in. And then when she does come in, she'd actually be really effective because it's a really good identity. You can still have Faust come in as like number 8. We wouldn't be doing a lot of Gloom. It'll be okay. I want to build towards Fluid Sac being a backup plan, not the main plan, you know what I mean? I want them to fight well, and if it fucks up and goes bad, they have a backup plan. They have a way to recover, rally, and fight back again. Because Purple Team is remarkably effective. I absolutely rinsed Line 4 with it. It wasn't close. You guys who actually watched that, you'll remember. It was super fucking easy. We'll continue on this in a minute, but I'm going to commit to this for now because, well, it's only fair. Let's see what we got. But the Purple Team might be the team that excites me the most, right? Like, oh, that's promising. Fucking 7 Association team, which is my Rupture team. It's my bad Rupture team, but it's the Rupture team that I love. I like 7 Association because I love those characters. I love their style. I love their fighting style. Those are my favorites, and I love them. But in terms of, like, cool factor, like, divided by efficacy in battle, the Purple Team excites me the most. And also, watching Sinclair body people is just a gift from God, really, isn't it? Good sign.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
I don't think this is Arknights. No, this is Wishing Cairn, isn't it? What is it with this game and Wishing Cairn at the moment? I mean, it's good to get more ego, but like, that's not what I was even close to what I was looking for, actually. But let's have a quick look. If it's good, then it's good. Sloth, Fragility, Paralyze. Ooh, ego that can inflict Paralyze. At the start of the turn, gain 3 blunt protection, sloth protection. Okay, that's a bit specialized, but just the ability to inflict paralysis is actually genuinely useful. Nevertheless, not what I was looking for. We go back in. I can just shard Sheer Faust. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anything. See, I feel like this is what needs to be made apparent when it comes to me playing this game and doing the pulls and stuff. There is things I want. Yes, there are things I want to do, certainly. But on the whole, I don't care, lads. It's a video game, and the things I'm getting out of this actually have no value. There is no physical value to any of this. The only value to these identities and egos is what you personally place on them. And I'm just happy to get stuff. I don't need to do it optimally. I just don't care. I do not care enough to do it optimally. I enjoy it for what it is, and that's enough for me. If you want to criticize how I do it, fucking go for it. I'm not being like, leave me alone. But if you're wondering why, or you're trying to figure out the thought process behind it, that's it. I don't fucking care. I do care, but I don't care. I just enjoy the process. That's it. I only ever want to have one fucking gacha because then I can afford to be this laissez-faire about it. I can afford to be relaxed about it. Because it doesn't matter. It only has the value that I place upon it. It only matters to me as much as it matters to me. And that, I think, is the most important thing. That's how you enjoy things. Don't let anyone else tell you how much value you should place in something. Only you can decide that. If every single Limbus fan was like, oh my god, this ego is the best one, so? You bastard. That means nothing to me. That's just a bunch of people's opinion on how valuable that thing is. It means very little. Someone will probably get upset at me for doing this, and that's fine. That's the nature of the beast. It's okay. That only has as much value as I place in it, and I don't place a lot of value in it, so get fucked, I suppose. I shouldn't have been allowed to get this far on YouTube. I really fucking shouldn't. I don't have a mind for this business at all. But I'm not here to be the best YouTuber in the world. I'm here to fucking play some video games and have fun and entertain people. That's the plan. That's all I'm doing. And this was a huge mistake, but it's the sunk cost fallacy, isn't it? We're in there now. Can't stop. At least we'll get some, fucking... what's it called? Thread. At least we'll get some thread from the Faust one. That's something. I don't fancy my chances, but I did at the very least get a fucking Yi Sang ego out of it, so that's pretty cool. Go on, lads. One ego. One ego for me. Now that I want it, it will never happen. It'll never, ever happen. Wow. I haven't seen that one pop up in fucking ages. God damn. I have become Era, but you know what? Frankly, it's just me paying my penance for the last video. This is my penance. This is what I earned. This is what I deserve. Fair enough. Can't argue with it. Can't be too upset about it. It only has as much value as I place in it, you know. I say all that, and then when it gets to the end of my lunacy and I didn't get anything, I throw a massive fucking tantrum and delete my channel. That's what I'll do. Yeah. One more after this, I think. And then we're out. Although we might get enough for I don't know if we'll get enough for beating Spring Cultivation. We'll see. We'll fucking see, won't we? I plan to beat it today. That is the plan. Which is a bit ambitious, considering how much time we're spending fucking around at the start here. But what are you gonna do? Truly, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here and get a bunch of shit I've already got. That's what I'm gonna do. Non. Mais putain de merde. This is the last one. There's a yellow. Hello. Oh, that's hopeful. You thought for a minute I was gonna click that one first. You poor bastards. You have no idea. Surely you don't know how we run things. I say that everyone knows how we run things on this channel now. You guys know exactly how I do this. You know exactly how I fucking do this. There's no assumption to the contrary at all. We're on the 93rd episode. 92nd? Beg your pardon. 92nd episode. You know exactly how this goes. Hello?
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요.
Telepole? Fucking called it, didn't I? Oh, that's what Melissa will base that art off of. I was always wondering. Hey, look, it's a lady with fucking, like, dog ears. That's basically an Arknight's ego, right? Good enough. Oh, I made myself laugh. Fucking all that lunacy in the game's like, alright, you want a fucking Arknight's ego? Here you go. Here's Furry Faust. Fair enough, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Oh, that's fucking funny. Okay. Hey, we do have one more. Do we even get ideality? Yeah, we do. Oh, I suppose that is a path to success, isn't it? I've got roughly a week left to do this. Okay, so we're not out yet. Just mostly. Nah. Okay, that's fine. And naturally, this can't be dispensed. I'd be fucking shocked if it could be. For now, though, I've got some work to do. Let's get these up ties, first of all. So... Yep, this ties in with bleed and getting red eyes and penitence. Makes sense. Mainly here for that fucking passive, though. Support passive. Skullbuster, which I know is good. I know is real good.
이렇게 잘 길들여진 애고를 본 적이 있나? 이 눈 많은 무기는 남의 것 같지 않단 말이지.
Bang him. Naturally, we've got a lot to do today, so we're not doing the uptie stories, but I do plan at some point to start covering these a bit more. I know I've been saying that for ages, so take it with a pinch of salt, but that is the plan. I just have so much to do. Not yet, Ryoshu, sorry. We just want to get these upties for now. Because if I feel like I have to cover the story every time I do an uptie 3, I won't fucking uptie 3 anything and I'll suffer and die. I forgot we get lunacy for doing that. What would uptie 4 do? Naturally, it makes her way more powerful. Correct. But, oh. Buffs her combat passive. Alright, well, we'll want to look into that in the future. Next up, Ting Tang. More bleed, damage. Oh, if the target is below 25% HP, use this coin an additional time if the target survives. Plus 50% damage for this coin on heads. Reuse heads here, plus 50. Oh, wow. That actually could be really good. Could be. I don't know if it is.
아, 뭘 이런 걸 다. 사양은 안 할게요.
There it is. So we just need to uptie 3, the Princess of La Manche Land, Cleanup Captain, and Heishu Pack branch. Okay. And then we'll have everyone where they need to be, at least in terms of upties. Lots of these very cool effects. Obviously would work really well with other Blood Fiends, but we'll do that later.
퍼레이드는 조금 다를 거야. 진짜 카니발의 시작이니까.
Love it. That art is fucking phenomenal. I'd say all of the La Manche Land art so far has been fucking amazing. I remember the... Oh, we don't have enough thread. Oh, no, don't do that to me. Oh, I have thread crates. Like 50 of them. 105. All right, that'll help a lot. Rip Dimension, which I desperately want to see. Really fucking do.
돌아가기 위한 과정은 아직까지도 험난하고.
Oh, hell yeah. Love it. I wouldn't classify myself as much of a simp, but Otis in a ponytail does do everything for me. So there's that. Finally, you lad. Let's get you going. That's just enough.
소용없어. 이미 또 아리를 틀었는데 무슨 수로 도망가게.
That's fucking sick. He's fucking sick, lads. He's a mighty warrior. Oh. Heishu Gregor is really useful if he fucking dies. I mean, he's gonna be useful anyway, but also when he fucking dies. Maybe he should come in before Faust. He should be number 8, because if he dies, if I'm reading this correctly, I'm pretty sure I am, if this unit is killed in this encounter, every turn at combat start, apply 2 poise to the substituting identity of the earliest deployment order. I mean, poise is useful for anyone. It's not the most useful thing in the world to a non-poised character, but a crit can do a lot. Fuck it. There we go. If it goes beyond these guys, I guess we're in trouble, yeah? It'll be fine. I'll just have to fight Gooder, but I think this team, this will fight harder, I think, than we had previously. There's more envy to go around, and those resonances do really help. Like, they really do. When you manage to get those proper absolute resonances, oh, forget about it. And we have a game plan as well. And we have Sinclair. And we have Ishmael. Let's see what happens. Anyway, I'm terribly sorry for how long this has taken. It's been 40 minutes, 40 minutes since we started recording. Let's finish this off. Shouldn't take long. The Master is the Night Stalker Night Stalker? Not Night Stalker. Night Drifter. Yeah, that's it. Night Drifter Supreme. I think we're going to fight him as Zishun, frankly, but... yeah, we're fighting him as Zishun. So all my upgrades are pointless. Ah. It was you? Your big sister Yuan Shun's final exam? If you were gonna kill me anyway, why don't you just take me out from the get-go instead of wasting all that time teaching me, pretending to be my master? And he's like, well, I was, now I'm not. I would hardly deem the hours spent in joyous wastes, would you? Well, I'm not even surprised. Dagwon Yan's full of backstabbers anyway. Do not ever trust anyone who approaches you first. It is a saying that has saved a lot of lives in Hongyan and the city. Normally, those type of people wait until my guard is down to strike. You had plenty of opportunities to kill me during those classes. Gotta say, I forgot a bit of my edge when I was swinging those sticks. That was the plan. The one who hired me handed me, along with my payment, a silken bag of dried wolfsbane powder. Oh, so he was hired to assassinate her. So you were hired to poison me. Why didn't you? Why would I use that to claim my pupil's life when I could use it to pay off my tab and buy me a few bottles of quality wine at the local Kazan, which I did. They're precious enough to sustain 3 generations of family, eh? What? My life has thus far been one of rivers and footpaths, drifting hither and thither as the currents took me, a meaningless life of having gained nor left behind nothing. So I thought I'd mix it up a bit, you know. And wouldn't you know it, this kid who'd just become the next hierarch, for the first time in the history of family hierarchs I'd seen, refused the true master of Hongyan. Ah, so he knows. Those with vision for the future of Hongyan would grip the land as though it belonged to them. And Hongyan, trapped in the grasp of a series of intrepid individuals, grew dark and suffocating. The other pupil, who initially seemed to have included in lessons as nothing more than an extra, may as well have forced the lessons out of me. And after a while of frolicking with the bumbling hierarch and a particularly nasty pupil, it seems that I shared all that I know with the both of you. Hey, despite the present circumstance, my lessons have all been without a speck of falsehood. Shocking, I know. Come then, never once have I taught a pupil who would fall at such a place. And if you do, I don't suppose you are a pupil of mine anyway. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. Someone did say if you get Zishun's stats to 800, there's something extra, but I'm not fucking going back and doing that.
중요한 건 내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는 것.
She appears to be off to a good start, but remember when we fought him, we were doing pretty well, and then we weren't. And then he killed Honglu. Good start.
처럼 화려하는 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼
Fucking hell, Zishun. She's gone really strong.
좋아.
No chance. She's got like glowy energy and shit. I love it.
더 이상 두렵지 않아.
Jesus Christ.
동료를 포기하지 않아.
Oh, Seba, I wish I could just be like, no, Zishun, clash with the counter. Clash with the counter. Stick the landing. Coaches don't play. Oh, her rupture application's actually gotten really high. She might be able to cancel that counter, actually. Yep, just through virtue of stagger. Now, I think he recovers on the same turn, but yeah, he does. True decapitation. It's only favored. This could go poorly. Jesus Christ.
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면
She barely fucking felt it. That's the end of the fight. He was like, fuck, I did my big move and nothing happened. Shit. Well, things are going well for Zishun. Now we have to do a rescue operation. Would more... Actually, I just realized I haven't changed this at all. I almost just ran... Whoops. Almost just ran straight in without sorting things out. Would there be more Heishu in here? I feel like Wei did a pretty good fucking job of keeping them out.
H사와 8구의 안내는
제가 파질 상대
형님과 누님들을
고래
키만 잡고 있을 때가 아니구려.
각 정리요원은 위치로.
That's the way. Then you. Then you.
주문이군요.
Then you, then you, then you.
자, 해골 바가지랑 거미 대가리.
If 11 and 12 enter the battlefield, we've already lost. Incidentally, I am open to NVID suggestions on some of these characters. I mean, like, I want to keep the middle and Pecod stuff. The rest is fair game, I'd say.
저놈을 쏙해. 제압 완료.
가까워진다.
잘했군.
지금도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
공간을 제압 완료. 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
좋아. 장부에서 삭제.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love them. There's more work to be done, but oh boy. I love the purple team. Ah, when the student becomes the master, is this our proper final encounter? Because then the next stage will just be, you know, a wrap-up of what's happening. Oh, they're still going at it.
내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는 것.
Shit, they're still going at it, and he's going for it. And it's a proper fight now, okay.
좋아.
Damn.
구조를 파악했어.
I don't know if she's gonna win this. She just doesn't have enough health. He's got 3,000. She's got 450. Less than that even. Oh, that's a good move though. He's also gaining Clash power up, which concerns me.
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면 봉황이 날개처럼.
I love how she delivers that line. It's very nice. You can do it, Zishun. He's drifted his last night. That is a lot of rupture. Oh my god. Stop! He's already dead. Oh shit, that's not good. If she staggers, she's fucked. But she does heal. She does heal. She's gonna do a defense. Interesting, okay. She's doing well. Percentages are in our favor.
바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게.
Oh. She will land a stagger this turn, I think, which will just allow her to win the rest of her clashes. Maybe even prevent this unbreakable. Yep. Oh, the turn ends, though. Zishun! Stop murdering that old man! He's just an old drunk. Leave him be! Now that's impressively sneaky. Ah. So they're not beasts of Hongyan for nothing, eh? They decided to get between me and my pupil's spa. It helps you stupid old prick. But, Master, wait, you've been working for Xiaoyuan Shun the whole time? Haven't you known me long enough by now to tell? Brief as our acquaintance has been, my service is to no one but the bottle. To have all 12 masters squeezed into battle when things were just starting to get interesting is quite discourteous, don't you think? Yeah, and a master stabbing his pupil in her back isn't. Justice Sinclair and the Night Drifter were locked in an argument. Oh. The Heishu who followed us into the room swung their purple arms at Jasi Shun without hesitation. You think we would have, like, bodied them or something, but no. The slithering serpent arm, which suddenly extended into a considerable length. Haven't I already given you due complaint, my friends? Was stopped inches from Shah Sishan's neck by the Night Drifter's arm, biting him instead. Oh no! Not the Night Drifter! Now that's one potent venom. I can feel it spreading through my veins. Goodness. Zishun, you really shouldn't try this. Listen here, snakes. Haven't I done you courtesy enough? Go back to your holes. I'll even give you an excuse you can give to your lord. Say that you had to withdraw, as the Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm got in your way. We serve the same client. May as well let me take the blame for your failure, Whatever. But the Heishu wordlessly stood their ground. Fine, I didn't think you'd listen to someone who doesn't even hold your leash. Phooey, oh, too bad, too bad. Well, I suppose this would at least make for a fairer fight, with all of our teachers being here and all. I don't recall ever teaching you to make a face like that in front of the enemy. Fine, it's not like stopping one attack makes you our ally. Not like saving my life makes up for anything. At least one of my pupils knows what she's talking about. Perhaps I shall open myself a humble Wuguan here in Hongyan once this contract is over. Oh goodness. Oh wow, this is a fight, isn't it? Ah, yeah, and we pick our targets as well. Zishun, who are you going for? Them. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with the Night Drifter. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't. We've all got some SP though. Okay, well this gives Otis time to build charge, I suppose. It's blunt attacks though, so it's not going to do much, but hey, it'll help. Good start. Jackpot! Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Really underestimated how powerful Zishun is. It's okay, Heathcliff. You become more dangerous the more damage you take. It's fine. Good job. Ah, Sinclair, you legend. Good stuff. He's fine. Barely even felt it. Yep. Oh, come on, you got envy power. Oh. Ishmael's not been doing well this intervallo.
누구도 아니야. 나 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
So Night Drifter Supreme, priority medium, priority high. True decapitation, oh boy. Luckily he's very slow right now. Struggling. I think that'll be a Sinclair job. You're going for them, you're probably going to kill them. You are just kind of that powerful. Payback of interest. You can handle it. That applies envy power-ups, that'll also make Sinclair stronger. Should be okay. Can take that. That appears to be all of his attacks. Okay. So we can swing freely. Or better yet, we could use the Sang to cancel that dodge. Cool, alright. I mean, Zishun makes this a fucking doddle. Oh! Oh! It's not close. We're just deflecting attacks for her, basically. Oh, come on, Otis. Come on, Otis. Otis! Yes! Yes! That's pretty cool by itself. There we go. Good stuff. He's fine. Oh yeah, he's in trouble, in fact. Oh! If anything, we're making things harder for Zishun because we're ruining her fucking rupture application. Oh no! It's fine, they've lost enough turns that Heathcliff being staggered is not the end of the world. Ultimate true decapitation. Who's that? Is that going? Yeah, it's going for Zishun. They're gonna have a big encounter. Plastered sleep unrestrained. She's using the move. You might be able to do that. I don't know. We'll see. And here we go. Big move. Oh yeah.
마지막은
Oh! Big hit. That was barely anything, you doddering old fool. Okay, that dodge was pretty good, though. Yeah, we got it. Nice.
저놈을 추적해.
Very nice. Love it. Can't stop Don Quixote. Unless you stagger her, which you didn't. He has no idea the monster he's created. She's absolutely devastating. Who are you going for this turn? Night Drifter, okay. Hard to make proper predictions with the paralysis going, but we'll make it happen. Can you do that with Pride? Yeah, we want that resonance. See what you can do.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정렬.
If he staggers, he didn't stagger.
자, 알고 있는 걸 전부 말해.
I mean, he might stagger. Good job. And again, we're not doing a lot of damage to him, so I don't think he will stagger. That's a stagger for us.
저놈을 추적해.
Still got the follow-up. It didn't do much, but it's something. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll stagger him. One, maybe. No. Well, at least you did it, so well done. Love the chains of others. I'm all about the multitude. Oh, it's this. That's a shame. God, that hits like a truck. He was certainly a powerful foe, despite the casual way with which he carried himself, but he was getting utterly bodied. We'd already experienced a hint of his strength then, when he invaded our room during the family hierarch war and swiftly took out his target before leaving. He was powerful. He can't possibly win. I've got him with so many chains. There are slithering noises coming from above. More Heishu. We can't fight him and the Seer Branch off at the same time. But if we were to try and create a distance between us and where the Seer Branch are waiting to strike us, the Night Drifter will definitely try to exploit that opening. Considering that we had to keep Zishun safe, I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out here. We are absolutely dusting them, I want to point out. Is it hard to recall your training outside our lessons? Remember that your gaze is form as well. Your enemies will take notice if you don't stop constantly eyeing at the door like a novice. See, the snakes have already mobilized to close off that exit, which I think Zishun's doing on purpose. I think she's got a plan. Ah, you're stalling until the Heishu packs of the family hierarch arrive. Your strategies and thoughts are as plain as day. I see, that's why. Ah. These snakes are so impatient to complete the deed and slink back into their holes. The Night Drifter produced another tree branch from his clothes and quickly cast it toward the doorway behind which the Heishu were gathered. And with a thwack, the heavy roof atop the large door instantly crumbled, burying it and blocking off the snakes from entering. It was as though he hit an invisible weakness of the brickwork. I thought I'd given you snakes enough warning to head back. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? The bumbling hierarch's promise to bring real change to Hongyan has given rise to a certain intrusive thought that was put to sleep long ago. Once upon a time, a blade fiend of an infamous syndicate earned himself the hollow honor of joining the 10 Blades of the East. Yet what use is all that if he could not stop his little girl from passing on before her old man on a restructuring day? The world averted its gaze from me, so I looked away in return. Leaving behind my rooms, my steel, I picked up a simple tree branch to be my sole companion as I drifted about the city. When I abandoned both my honor and name, all that remained was a life of living for the sake of living, nothing more. And I believe the same fate would doubtless come for the rotten land of Hongyan as well, just as it had for this useless drunk, devouring it in the surging darkness as the sun falls yonder. Yet, doubt reared its head for the first time. It is the rooster's cry that signals the night's end. Do you see? The sun rises, even in Hongyan. Listen well, for your final lesson begins. Emptiness of sound, keep the venom within, and let it not leave your tongue. Emptiness of form, one who aims to bring change to these lands must do so without the knowledge of curmudgeons too logged in wicked traditions to see a better path. Emptiness of mind, in Hongyan, a land where even the sky lies out of sight, do not let your mind be too transparent. Do not let the Heisu stray from your presence again, not even for a moment. Rule of fear is a detestable thing indeed, yet you will gain nothing by appearing like an easy mark. Yes, master. Then do what you must. It won't be very becoming of the hierarch of Hongyan to let live a fell assassin who dared to make an attempt at her life. Jia Xishun wordlessly tightened the grip around her weapon. Very good. Emptiness makes for such a pleasant sight, doesn't it? The Night Drifter grinned, having caught the encroaching scent of death. Oh. 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 Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, no chance. Ultimate true decapitation. Yeah, it didn't do much. Oh boy. Oh! He's not dead though. Now he is. One last sip for good measure. Oh, oh, well. He's pleased. The Night Drifter stumbled. He smelled of pungent, bitter wine. When the unsieved dregs of old, cloudy wine settle and the bitter life is left behind, the clear, crisp waters shall spring forth, twinkling under the sun's apricity. That'll fucking do it, won't it? I guess. My boy, the master, he had to go eventually.
완벽한 장부 집행으로 다들 고생했다고 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개 주셨다. 8구의 첨언 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고. 꽤 귀한 거거든.
Honestly, I was just pleased they brought him back because I really wasn't expecting them to bring the Night Stalker back. I figured he was a one and done, and that he wouldn't have any real significance in the grand scheme of things. I'm glad he did. The proof. It's in the pudding. We all know this. Don't waste my time. The incident was quickly swept under the rug as independent actions of an anonymous, unaffiliated assassin only known as the Night Drifter, ignoring the fact that there were clearly Heishu involved. As he was not registered to any kind of life insurance plan, his body was buried among the many unnamed graves of Hongyan. I hear that there was a rather unsavory incident at the most recent exam. I must say it is fortunate that no important blood has been spilled during it. A nameless, faceless man whom I've truly never heard of nor had any interactions with, infiltrating the living quarters of Dagwanyan. I can only be glad that he met the deserved end. Anyone who was at the site could attest to the fact that my guests and I were assaulted by Heishu, Seer Branch as well. If anyone's going to be held responsible, don't you agree that the blame should fall squarely on whoever decided to send the snakes to that particular location at that specific time, Big Sister Yuan-shun? Oh, is that so? Yet they testify that their presence was only to eliminate the Drifter of the Night who dared sneak into Dagwanyan. Well, I would dare say that we would take the Hierarch's fucking word over it over anyone else's, because she's in charge. Earlier than your own Heishu pack, even. Yeah, not only did you get me a new master, in your impatience to see my growth, ask that same master to harm me. You've certainly outdone yourself, sister. He was nothing more than a boorish executioner of Hongyan who was willing to do anything for money. That's not a denial. I hope you won't be blaming your dear sister for the crime that man has committed independently, out of his own volition. Zishun, I believe this only reinforces my argument that the people of Dagwanyan aren't the only people here who believe that you are terribly out of your depth for the task. But Yuan Shun, I've learned so much thanks to you. Rest assured, I won't ever forget those lessons. I understand that many of you may be unhappy or frustrated with me. But, you know what's an undeniable truth? That Yuan Shun's a snake! That I am still the legitimate victor of the family hierarch war. Sure, Big Sister Yuan Shun might know more about the details of Hongyan's administration for now. She might fill your pockets for now. But in the long run, you know she does not have Hongyan's best interests at heart. Inadequate I may be, but I am still the chief executive director here at H Corp, and you, dear big sister, are a temporarily visiting outsider from Q Corp. As its hierarch, I know exactly what Hongyan needs, and I will give the best of my efforts to bring my vision for this land to reality. A place where no one needs to live in fear, a place where one does not need to project fear. Yes, that is my vision for Hongyan, for H Corp. I never would have known a month ago that our hierarch had such vast ambitions. She's really saying it. Wow. Do you think she'll finally demolish the dungeons of fear and hunger? I'm so sick of that place. The four great houses and I, we ruled and knew this land like the back of our hands before you were even a fetus. Indeed, I could tell. I suppose that's why Dagwanyan's growth never seemed to stop, while more and more people outside it seem to be falling to their deaths from their homes with every restructuring day. Don't you know the plastic nature of humanity? People will get used to the shadows when the heavens are shrouded. So if you won't cooperate with us, we will... No, I'm not the one who needs to cooperate. I'm the hierarch. Fuck you, I'm in charge. Besides, your us is done. Respected members of the board, I believe I have clearly explained my will. Forget about all of your under-the-table deals and vote with your hearts. You seem very confident, Zishun. In case you didn't know, winning those exams has nothing to do with guaranteeing the results of the vote of no confidence. Oh yeah? I don't know. At this point, the vote seems like a mere formality to me. On what grounds? Just a hunch. Not that you'd understand. Is she bluffing? I think she's bluffing. Oh, it's true. With how often she's changing the conditions of these tests and votes, we can hardly trust her to be consistent. That is indeed in stark contrast with the hierarch, who promised 30 days of return time and met it precisely on the dot. It is clear which one of them should provide more stability for administrative purposes. Thus, the vote of no confidence began. I must have misjudged her in the past. She's not petty. She knows when to be serious, and I think she's got a good grip on the gravity of war without being consumed by the fear of it. And she remembered my name. It's me, Hua Zhen. With her eloquent, strategic prowess and boldness, he's reading it text off his hand. I believe that the current family hierarch is well qualified for her proposition. Shit. I also have fair that she ill not will tree those of lower stature than he. Fuck. If she's got the handle of how to treat the heart of the smallest child, then I believe she has the capacity to tend to the hearts of those larger as well. And pave over that fucking dungeon. Well, I would be remiss to judge so quickly. She has shown remarkable change and improvement over a short period of time. I say she is someone of rare talent we mustn't lose so easily. Xie Xixing, Xie Huazhen, Wang Zhao, and Wang Qingshan. Omitted from Xu Pan. She's been at the center of all kinds of fun, entertaining events in the world as I lost and gained my neck. Just think about the amusement she'll bring as a family hierarch. And even Xu Pan, who shared his sentiments via a letter, voted against the motion of no confidence. Well, you're proper fucked, aren't you? Like I said, a mere formality. A state of crisis specifically refers to a situation in which the family hierarch is unable to perform their duties or is affected by serious physical or mental impairment. I am both sound of mind and body, and I can handle all duties appertaining to the seat of the family hierarch. Which means that your services are no longer needed here. Not that they ever were, big sister. Don't you think you've more than overstayed your welcome by now? Here I was, wondering what you were doing with this ragtag group of half-wit nobodies like your brother. I suppose you didn't spend the whole month lounging around. Now we play D&D, like a lot. Very well, savor this little victory for a while. I understand it was a significant endeavor for you to attain it. Wow. It doesn't surprise me that she lacks grace in defeat. Be safe on your way home, big sister. And please do watch your health. You've always been a sickly child come winter, haven't you? Remember that the only way is down once you've reached the peak. Nah, bruv, you just make new peaks. Well, there goes the perfect opportunity to take control of Hongyan. But our time shall come. Hongyan without the Zhanhuang worm will fall behind and get crushed under the wheels of progress. Then, nothing. Bao Yui said that he smells no fragrance from me anymore. Don't let that linger on your heart, little Bao Chai. I'm too busy plotting. I need you there to be the Igor to my Frankenstein. It was the most flattering example I could think of. Crawling in the muck alongside those lowly plebeians must have dulled with his senses. Am I even useful to you anymore? Not really. Bao Yui won't come back. I can't make him come back. I understand that now. At least not. Come with me to Q Corp. Ah, but even my own family has cast me out. What could I possibly do? Have I not given you my word that I can make him return? The strategies of old say that one must stir trouble in the east and strike from the west. Certainly. Diversionary tactics. Now the trouble is stirred in H-Corp, they'll hardly have the wherewithal to fix their eyes upon the goings of Q-Corp. Which is good, because I'm making like a really big laser. Really big laser, and I am going to aim it at H-Corp. When the time comes, your fragrance shall spread beyond H-Corp to Bao Yui. I am worried that's literal. I trust that he will never sit idly by when danger threatens Xia Xishun. But I have nothing. Poor little Bao Chai, even you are blinded to the shadows cast by your own lamplight. Allow me to illuminate what use you may be to me, worry not. I am your only remaining light after all, aren't I? You are. Oh, that's a sick outfit, well done. Good choice. Fucking love it. With Zishun watching us with an oddly bashful look, we prepared for our departure from Dagwanyan to go hunt fish with characters from a different franchise. I'm not sure. Given that Mephistopheles still showed no signs of ever coming back, it seemed that we were to be assigned to various odd jobs around this area for a little while, not to mention the news of distortions occurring in H-Corp. We're finally leaving this place for real, huh? We've been here fucking ages. Not that I'm complaining, it's just true. Zishun will be heading out soon. Yeah, whatever. Get your butts out of here. Don't even think about looking back, idiots. Zishun exaggeratedly waves her hand to make us leave. If we ever get the chance. Yeah, fat chance. I'm sure we've both had more than our fill of each other for this lifetime. Besides, I'll be too busy to go anywhere for a while anyway. And you're stupid. Well then, if you ever need our help, our line's always open. Hey, I'm family hierarch. Who needs whose help now? You truly wear authority well now. Speaking of which, you'll still have to stay here in Hongyan, don't you? Did you find a place to stay? No, not yet. Why don't you just stay here for a little bit, instead of going out there again and risk getting scammed? Yi Hongyan's open, you know. Oh my, for all that get out, go away, and don't even think about coming back. Seems to me you're pretty sad to see us go, aren't you? Who said that? I was just extending my generosity given you opportunity to be more efficient. Remember your last step to finding lodging here? The whole building melted away. Yeah, that's true. We fought the fucking sweepers and had some of the best tracks in all of Limbus. Anyways, I'll let everyone know that your party is free to enter and leave Dagwanyan whenever you want. So use it if you want. After pelting us with that rapid-fire answer without giving us even a second to reply, she whipped around and left to join Wei, who is fortunately still alive. Ah, verily, to be an educator of another was a task most daunting. Did the lass even teach a proper class? Oh, don't tell me her class consisted of her showing off those figurine collections and forcing the students to sit through another one of them obscure law summaries. I'll bet they had a fucking play as well, didn't they? Well, Heath, I sure hope you didn't let Sinclair completely walk all over you. Haha, he did. I'm sure hope Rhodia didn't get totally shown up in her own area of expertise. Ah, she did. That's, oi, smoky lass with a penchant for abbreviation. How'd your classes go? Did you manage to teach me anything, or did you just abbreviate your way through the whole lesson? I can't believe I used abbreviate right twice. That's 1 point for Heathcliff. Man, speaking of which, I don't think I've seen you smoking in a while. That's the point, she's not even holding a cigarette. NSIFOK. No smoking in front of kids. Yeah! I did it! I remember you saying something about how it's totally against common sense to smoke in front of a kid. Speaking of which, you had some awesome tricks up your sleeve, Ryoshu. I never thought you'd know how to do things like that. People learn when there's a need. True. Ever since the classes began, Ryoshu started looking far off into the distance with an odd expression, reminded of her child, I would presume. Sometimes she'd hum a melody we hadn't heard of before. Bummer, we didn't even get to sit in on each other's classes. It would have been nice to see different sides of everyone. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about once we head back, huh? I really wasn't sure where I could possibly get started. Well, since Zishun's given us the option, let's head back to Yihongyan. Lads, you've seen them off with surprising stoicism, my lady. Haven't you been repeatedly eyeing their departure date on the calendar over and over with a look that could just as well be mournful? Gosh, that's because I couldn't wait to get those freeloaders off my back. God damn. Well, now that their company has departed, I suppose peace shall reign over Dagwon-yan for a while. My lady, I believe you are now prepared to stand alone against whatever trial that comes your way. Yeah, I know. I also know that I'll carry the lessons they taught me in my heart for a long, long time. Honestly surprised this intervallo didn't end with her cussing us out. It usually does. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. It's done. We did it. Hang on, I didn't get to claim my fucking lunacy. Hold on a minute, lad. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I have much building to do if I want to get this team done, ready for any kind of challenge, but I'm pleased with them. Still, we have one more extraction to do. Let's go for it. Come on! Putting all my money on the fucking animal people. Let's do this. This does not fill me with confidence, but, you know, it could be possible. So that was good intervallo. I really liked it. I really like what they did with it. I like how they used the characters. I like that the Night Drifter had his kind of, like, relevance in the plot resolved, but they used it quite effectively. And then we've kind of wrapped things up with Zishun, but they used her very well, and she got a lot of good, like, moments and stuff. Just all in all, a real solid all-rounder. Really liked it. Fuck me. I mean, I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. Absolutely deserve this. Absolutely deserve that. 100%. It's just as well, I guess, that we spend fucking ages at the start of the video, like, going over, you know, extractions and team building and stuff, because it turns out the rest of the parts of the intervallo were really short, so we actually got through that in really good timing. Look at that. But that's all for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. But people estimate that Kanto 9 will be coming in roughly 2 months or so. Which, oh boy, I hope they get that done before Christmas so they can have a fucking break, because fucking they've been working, they just seem to be churning out shit all the fucking time. So, hey, I mean, I can't speak for anyone else on this front, so, you know, take that with due consideration, I suppose. But personal message from Foreman to PM would be, lads, if you're not going to get it done before Christmas, then don't sweat it. Just fucking take the time off and wait till after Christmas. Don't work yourselves into an early grave. You guys do good work. Wouldn't want you to rush it. I doubt they'll ever fucking hear that. I doubt they know I exist. But for what it's worth, the message is out there and I've said it. But lads, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Had a great time with this intervallo. And I've got a sudden urge to do a lot of team building in Limbus. So hopefully next time I see you guys here, I might have some stuff to show off. Bare minimum, purple team should be finished. So that would be cool. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Words are hard. Why did I even pick this job? Special thanks to our members and patrons: Geigen, Callie, Prince of Lemons, Moongod, Megan, Addison Sells, Voltwolf, Miscreant, Rockariku, Crescent, Tony the Horse, Lilac Zara, Bissalangi, Princess, Chacomi, Mr. Chrono, Superstitics, Flyhard, Mighty PH, Ensistora, Landelian, Gage Donaldson, Saga, Rory, Jack, Ninja Dog, Ember Fox, Me Baby Bag Turtle, Cuds, Kana Samaria, Portrait Black, Lifesteal, Unclever Names, Summercat, Flanny, Painted Dragoon, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Harak J, Dressos, Lol, Etherbin, Linky, Xeon, Cedar Pinball, Talkia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Jessica Debatoni, Pie, Dream Ghost, Sample Lullaby, K-Bob, Magic Cow, The Frostbite, SB1068, and Namad. For support me on YouTube and on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it's good stuff going on at the moment. It's good, and it's good to see Limbus and Project Moon by extension becoming more prominent. Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy to just be doing more Limbus stuff and seeing the new cantos and whatnot and playing this for a long time. But I am really, really hankering for something new, you know? Now, I know that we're miles away from any kind of other Project Moon game being released. I understand that, but I'm hankering for some news, I suppose. I want to see something that says like, oh, by the way, we're working on this right now. This is currently in the works, and like, I don't know. I certainly wouldn't want to like push them to speed that shit up or to like pressure them to provide any kind of date or something, but I've got a real hankering for another game, as it were. More exploration of the city and its themes and concepts and locations in at least a slightly different gameplay style. I don't know. I still like Limbus. I'm just saying, I'm really fucking eager to see something else. Even if it's just another variation on the quote-unquote turn-based strategy that we've got. It's not really turn-based strategy, but it kind of is, you know what I mean? Whether it's just a variation on this or something completely different. We haven't had, like, you know, properly different gameplay since Lobotomy Corporation. And no, as much as I really liked the Hierarch trainer in the interval that we just did, that doesn't really count. It's very much appreciated, and it's really cool that they did it, but it doesn't count for what I'm talking about. I want to see something. I want to see something different. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know. We'll see. For now, though, like I say, I'm looking forward to Canto 9. Thank you so much for watching, and whatever happens next time, I hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.